Hello everyone, this is an update video to explain the state of the channel for the month of September 2017. I used to do these update videos before in the past, but I stopped because at the time, I felt like no one was watching my channel invested enough to care, and there was nothing much I could really talk about. However, in recent weeks, I have noticed viewers who are consistently active. Viewers like Just Call Me Cat, JCMC, Fristy the Frog, and Sam Nava from YouTube, and not to mention my Discord members like Surnames and Zaria. People who are not afraid to share their suggestions and make YouTube a very nice hobby for me to have. Thank you for that, by the way. As such, I'll be bringing back the update videos whenever something of importance comes up, or just quarterly to let you know how things are going. First, I would like to start with my failures and disappointments, as there have been many in the past few months. In May of this year, I was playing a series of videos on Steel Division Normandy 44, a World War II RTS game produced by Paradox Interactive, the company that produces or develops most of the games I play on this channel. The videos did alright, but my absence from YouTube when the game came out of beta meant that I couldn't really get much relevance for it. And this was during the YouTube ad-pocalypse, so every one of my videos on the game were deemed non-advertiser friendly. Back then my channel was still entirely demonetized, but it seemed like a risk I didn't want to bother with. As such, the series was scrapped. It's a fun game, I might go back to it, but I've been out of the meta for so long. Now, back in June, I cancelled my campaign series on Ghost Recon Wildlands because it was overworking my CPU to run the game, and it made the audio and video come out desynced. And with my trip to England and Scotland around the corner, it just all proved too frustrating for me to put up with. I put the series on hiatus and did an update video when the helicopter update came out. However, that video got poor reception, so while the game itself is fun, I don't think I'll be returning to it anytime soon. In July, I cancelled a series on Europa Universalis 4 Mandate of Heaven in my Japan Let's Play. The series was always a little bit boring for my taste, plagued by a lack of long-term goals after uniting Japan peacefully and bringing in minimal views and basically no watch time. It was a hassle to put up. Maybe if I'd started as a daimyo instead of the shogun, I could have at least made an achievement run to unite Japan, but other than that I kept the series going. But once Third Rome expansion was released, I knew that it would have basically no relevance, in addition to just being a drag to play, so I fully replaced it with my Russian campaign, which I'm continuing to play, and I love it. It's so much fun. Now, I have tried getting into streaming several times so far on this channel, only holding a successful stream once though. Each and every other time I tried was stopped by some technical difficulty. Either my internet adapter wasn't working so I couldn't upload, or there was no voice audio being captured for the entire 2 hours because OBS did something. Add to that the fact that my send rate of internet is so low that I can only stream at 480 quality at highest, which is why I call it the 8-bit stream, because I can only play 8-bit games and make them look good. And just a strain of finding time to stream, I'm currently taking a break from it all. I may return to it later, and I really should for the sake of my channel, but that'll be in another time. Now, recently, in the past few weeks even, Alta4 and I have mutually agreed to end our Stellaris multiplayer series. Low ratings, poor pacing, and scheduling issues made the series basically untenable to continue. I wasn't out of any animosity between us, and we are thinking of another multiplayer game we can play some other time. It's just not going to be Stellaris. I might come back to Stellaris later, especially when the game comes out with its newest expansion, whenever that's going to be. And possibly my biggest disappointment from recent months was the attempt to start a series on Dream Daddy. The first video did extremely poorly, receiving the worst ratings of any first episode I've ever done on this channel, and only a few minutes of watch time in total. As such, it was cancelled before it got an episode 2. I didn't know what I was expecting. I'm a strategy game channel, for the most part, that's what people know me as, and my channel is not run by my personality like other YouTube gaming channels that play this game. I wanted to enjoy the game and bandwagon off its success if possible. It was the hot thing for a little bit, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Although, considering the fandom that the game is so toxic, the developers actually had to tell them to stop sending death threats to people. It's probably a good thing that I didn't get attached to it very well. And now with all those downers out of the way, let's talk about my successes, the successes that I'm most proud of. In the past few days, I've reached over 10,000 channel views. And for those who don't know, 10,000 views is the number I had to hit to regain monetization for my channel, the privilege that I'd lost earlier in the year. I can finally run ads again, and I hope to make some small amounts of money on the hobby that I put so much time and effort into. In the last month, I've been able to put 2 video series from start to finish in quick succession, that being Anti-Hero and Kingdoms and Castles. Both are fun games, but with too little content to really make long running series off of, but considering how long my typical series goes for, such a short and sweet series was very refreshing and very fun for me, and that's why I'm so proud of it. My series of Ancient Cities videos have gotten me quite a few subscribers and hundreds of views between them, as well as giving me a reputation of being the man to talk to when it comes to Ancient Cities news among my friend group. I think it's done amazing for my channel. It's gotten me to nearly 100 subscribers, and that is quite nice. And how could I possibly forget about Age of Empires 4 announcement reaction video, a video that was so popular it became my second most viewed of all time within the first 4 days of uploading. It's basically the entire reason my channel has even reached 10,000 channel views when it did. However, I would say that what I'm most proud of is the very small but active community that has started to form around this channel, both on YouTube and Discord. Not so much the subscriber count, because in the end, a subscriber is just a potential viewer, and I know a lot of my subscribers don't really watch my content, because most of my watch time comes from unsubscribed sources. But instead, I put a lot of importance on the active viewers and YouTube collaborators that have come to my channel. The people who comment, the people who like, the people who join Discord to talk to me there. These people, they're all very nice to hear from, and I appreciate all of you for doing that. Now, let me talk about some of my future projections and personal goals for this channel. Recently, one of my subscribers commented that I had the quality and quantity of videos of a channel 100 times my size. And while at first I thought, "You telling me?" But eventually I did actually take it as the compliment it was meant to be. I am a personal believer that quality and effort are the only prerequisites for success, and that without them I should not be deserving of any success I get. And that's actually why I feel a bit jaded recently over Age of Empires 4 video, because all the views it received, I don't think that I put enough work into it to actually deserve them. And it a little bit tempted me to try and go towards these low quality, easy to make reaction videos that, while they could get me a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, I couldn't do it. I could not do that to myself. It's not good enough quality for me. But other than that, it's kind of just difficult to find a foothold in this market where everyone's doing Let's Plays. Everyone's doing exactly what I do. So, as such, it's a personal goal of mine to constantly and consistently improve my video production quality, the quality of my commentary, and the overall consistency of my channel. I want to make it so that if you come to a Penkitten 82 channel, you're going to know what you're in for. Other than that, it's just all so that I can feel worthy of any amount of success I might find on this channel. And other than that, I've been thinking of getting into more edited work, such as videos like this one. Hopefully I have been editing it. Don't let me down, future me. Videos like game news, more edited with game footage. Videos like game commentary. And just hopefully being able to test out what I can do with my Adobe Premiere. With that, let's talk about the changes to my schedule in the coming months. This is, after all, an update video. My Prison Architect series, the Prison Architect Rob Japan collab series, will be coming to a close as Jibba and Rob will be putting the final touches on the building before our great escape. My escape attempt will be on the 11th of September. A nice 9/11 special, unfortunately. My Banished series, one of the longest running series on this channel, going all the way back to January with the first videos of Jamestown, will be coming to an unceremonious hiatus. There's really no end to a Banished game, you just keep going until everything breaks. And I considering the fact that I have about 3 videos worth an entire hour of gameplay on the cutting room floor because it had no voice audio, I really don't want to go back to my San Juan Let's Play and try to fix that. Luckily enough, One Last Midnight has his second Banished challenge, a 4-hour challenge, and that will be recording pretty soon and uploaded in the later half of September. What I do with Banished after that, I haven't really decided yet. Other than that, I will be simplifying the rest of my schedule to allow for more videos in the same series to appear throughout the week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be EU4 Russia and Transport Fever days, while Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday will be Hori 4 Czechoslovakia and CK2 Sweden. On Sunday, there will be weekly roleplay of Darkest Dungeon and a bonus Crusader Kings 2 episode. Anything more like the Banished Challenge will be added on top instead of replacing it. If you have made it to the video this far, then you probably care about this channel, and thank you for that. So you might want to know how you can help make this channel grow. And for that, I would say just keep watching my videos, keep commenting your suggestions on the videos, join my Discord server if you want to message me, link in the description, watch the ads if they catch your interest. If they don't, just go ahead and skip them. I don't lose anything if you do that. And if you really want to help, then share my videos to people who you think might like them. That last one might be rather difficult because my content is not really something that can be watched singularly or passively. It's long-form series videos, so you be the judge on who you send it to. But I think that's everything I have to say for now. There is more I could talk to when it comes to YouTube and what I hope to do here, but that can be saved for a different video. With that, bye-bye!